Patch's big day for his first hoof trimming was about to take place. But first he wanted a massage. No doubt he hasn't had this much attention in who knows how long. And as you can see, he was thoroughly enjoying himself.
His feet are, as you can see, deformed, and I think basically he's got LOF disease, which is lack of farrier disease, and they actually are, his feet are curling upwards right here. His heels have come all the way down and are under the feet right about here, and it's causing a lot of stress on his tendons and ligaments, and he needs some relief. So I can't trim him by picking up his foot. If I show you, he can hold one foot up for a short amount of time, and then he'll need to put it down, and it's really hard to trim or do any kind of corrective foot care when his feet are already like this.
Each of Patch's hooves were photographed so we can keep track of his recovery process. Because of the severity of Patch's hooves, the first stage of his trimming was going to take place in our tilt chute. He was sedated and laid gently on his side. With Patches resting comfortably, Susan got right to work, trimming his long, overgrown hooves.
There's no way I could have done this while he was standing up. His heels have underrun, and these heels were way up here. The heels came all the way forward to the tip of his foot, and so I'm trying to get him to have a heel. And then his bars went all the way to the front too, so the bars should come, taper off and come down right around here. And he doesn't even have any definition in his bars. They're all melted together.
Susan worked lovingly and gently on Patch's hooves. Finally, the finishing touches were being done. There was a lot of excess hoof that had been trimmed off. Patches waited patiently as the tilt chute was prepared to be put back upright. One quick check to make sure his hooves were in the proper position, and up he came. Patches was such a good boy. Then he was led into our padded room. Susan was very pleased on how easily he was walking and moving after his trim. Patches needed a little touch-up on his hooves, so Susan filed down some rough spots. Patches stood there and soaked up all the attention.
This is his first trim, and slow is the key here. I didn't want to take too much. His heel needs to come way back further, but if I did pull his heel back any further, I think it would have just hurt him real bad. So I did the first trim, which is a slow process, and I gave him a surface to stand on instead of him standing on his heel that underran all the way to the tip of his foot. It's going to take about a year to rehab this horse, but I think in about 3 months he may have what looks like a hoof. But I think he's a lot more comfortable, and I already, walking from here to here, I already see the positive difference. And I could not have done it by picking his foot up. He didn't have enough stamina. It hurts him too bad to stand on the off foot. So it's a good thing we used the chute. Put padding on so he can walk across the gravel.